All right, BuckeyeHuddle.com. Byron Louis, big time 2025 running back. Ohio State has already offered. Byron, how is spring practice going for you? A lot of work out there, a lot of conditioning out there today. How are things going this spring?
Spring going well. Just trying to make it out healthy. Make the team better, make me better, just become a better leader.
There is an incredible legacy of running backs here. This program always seems to have like a bell cow running back. You got the signs there, the NFL guys like Khalil Herbert, Sony Michel, and Mark Fletcher last year. You're kind of the next guy up here. How seriously do you take that kind of legacy, and what does that mean to you to be one of the next guys to hopefully be named in that same kind of breath?
It's a blessing, to be able to compare myself to one of the greats and be able to train with some of the greats that came out of here. All it is a name and a legacy. So basically, whatever I've been doing, I'm doing right. If I'm next up, all I gotta do is just play my game, play my ball, and be the best me I could be. Don't be Sony, don't be Khalil, don't be Mark, be me.
What are you? What type of back are you?
I'm an all-purpose back. You can get it all with me. I can catch out the backfield. I can make a man miss. I can run somebody over. I'm good in between the tackles. I can do it all.
Ohio State has offered you early. Obviously, Tony Alford is a big part of that, being down here a lot recruiting. Brian Hartline's a part of that. But you were up in the spring. What did you notice with that trip to Ohio State? Anything jump out to you, or kind of your favorite parts of that visit?
I want to say one thing is they're a well-oiled machine, just like us. Watching they practice, it was like watching mines, living mines, but just at a higher level. That's all it really was, really.
What are your thoughts so far on Tony Alford, just from your conversations you've been able to have with him at this point?
Coach Tony, he's great. You know how to break down the game and simplify it. You don't make it hard. You do what you got to do. If you study and you know your assignment, you're gonna be able to play there.
I said Brian Hartline's pretty active around the school as well, recruiting Brandon Ennis last year and Malachi Toney in 2026. We've had a chance to meet with him, I think, as well, and talk to him a little bit. He's now offensive coordinator, so he's going to have an even bigger say in the Ohio State offense moving forward. What are your thoughts on him so far, and just him getting that promotion and kind of having some say in the offense?
Congrats to Coach Hartline on the job, but really he gonna put his players in the best position to make them win. Put the team in the best position to help them win. Also, basically, it's like if you do what you got to do out there, you're gonna play. So there's no ifs, ands, or buts.
What are some things that interest you about Ohio State? Because obviously you made the trip up there, so there is some level of interest. What are some things that you know about the program or that have stood out to you over the years, whether it's watching a certain player or watching them, recently? Anyone?
What stood out to me with Ohio State is their production in the backfield. But all of them guys know what it takes to make it to the next level and make it to the league. It starts with the coach, Coach Tony Alford, and he knows what he's doing. He knows the game like the back of his hand, and that's what he prides himself on.
Malachi told me he's coming up for the Penn State game this fall. Is that something you may try to tag along with, or when do you think you might be able to get back, if at all?
Same game.
Same game coming up?
Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. 7 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's going to be a good game. At the end of the day, Penn State always going to do what they do. They don't give Ohio State a run for their money, but you know who always come out on top.
So you're looking forward to that one. That's going to be one of the great games in college football this year, so it's probably cool you guys get to do these types of things. Obviously, it's early. We're not going to try and pin you down to any school or anything like that, but who are some other schools maybe that you notice are recruiting you hard, or that maybe you've developed some good relationships with so far?
I want to say Georgia, Alabama, Oklahoma, USC, Miami. Those are all great schools for me.
You just mentioned like a lot of the best programs in the country.
Yeah.
How do you separate one from the other?
How you separate one from the other? Basically, how you fit inside their offense, how your game complements their offensive style. That's really what it is.
And so that's what you'll be looking at kind of as you evaluate these schools over the next year and a half, whatever it's going to be?
Absolutely.
All right, well, we appreciate your time, Byron. Great job out there today. Good luck here the rest of the spring, and I guess we'll see you in October for the Penn State game.
Yes, sir.